I go by the name Lun Brown, Lun Brown. I'm a Ghana, so Ni Okoti, so it's Lun Ni Okoti Brown. As I said, half Ghana, half Ethiopian. Mom from Ethiopian, Aprede, and dad from Labadi. And I was born and raised in Accra, Ghana, and I schooled here in Accra. I'm a graduate of Accra Technical University. I have a degree in hospitality management. Yeah, so I'm a musician. Okay, so with my family, everybody's backing me. My mom, my dad, almost everybody in the family is backing me up with everything I'm doing now. So, yeah, I think that's a good side of it. I think people are looking up to me now. When I started, it wasn't that way, but for now, after they started hearing my songs, they started watching me live and all that. Like, I got a bit of influence on them. So as time goes on, it's going to grow. If you follow me on Facebook, you're going to see that after every post of mine, I put it down there, King of Laboni. I'm ruling Laboni at the moment. King of Laboni. I'm ruling Laboni because I'm different. I'm versatile, and what I'm doing is different from what everybody is doing. So I'm easily recognized when I come out. I'm easily recognized when my song is heard, and I'm easily recognized when I'm performing. So it makes me different from everybody. So I say I'm the king of Laboni because, like, they're hailing me. They all trying to follow my trend now. People are trying to call me for collaboration here and there and all that. So I'm just trying to work with each and everybody in Laboni. I'm a musician, but I try to fuse high life. I stand for high life. I always try to fuse high life into every kind of, being it trap music, being it hip life, being it Afro pop. I fuse a bit of high life into that. So that makes me unique. Music was my calling. I have never sung before. I haven't had anything like music. Like with my family, okay, with the extended family, we have musicians. We have one person who is out. He is a gospel artist. He's called Remains, and he's my brother. So with their side, yeah, he's my blood. So with their side, they started with the music. I love music a lot. I love listening to music. Even if I'm washing, I'm eating, anywhere I am, I love music. I love to listen to music. But last year, that was when, Kwame Eugene, Kim Promise, Dark Vice, my boy, Joy B, they were making the hits. So I kept listening to them. And, one day I was just there, and the thing came to me. I was like, hey, let me try my hands on this thing. I can do it. So my first song was actually my first song was actually on a beat from Steph London, which I killed it. So that was my first tune, and since then, people gave me good feedbacks, and that was it. So my other calling before music was events. I'm actually into events. I love event management, anything event at all, I do. So people who knew me before knew me as an event planner. I do everything events. I haven't given it up totally. as in the event. I want to focus on the music because I'm seeing something in the music which I want to really work on. So I've given up the event for now. I'm still going to bounce back to events. No. I don't do anything controversial for now. One thing about me is when something is not working for me, I just speak out my mind. I'm not controversial. I always say if the thing is right, I'm going to say. If it's wrong, trust me, I'm going to say. What I see in Ghana now is I see that in Ghana now, the bad sells more than the good. So people are trying to be on the bad side to trend. So probably their names will be out there. So with the controversies and all things, going around, I see it as a hype for their projects. Recently, I had a collaboration with a couple of artists. I have a collaboration with Fabric, that's Manifest's brother. It's titled Emre, which is yet to come out. It's part of my EP, dropping very soon. I have a collaboration with Saved. He's now Shade. I have a collaboration with him as well. I have a collaboration with a couple of artists. And for now, what we're working on now to come out now is the one with White Black, which is dropping on the 11th. Okay, so my vibe is always positive. I always talk about things around me. As I said, I'm not going to situate myself to high life alone. As I said, I have positive vibes, and it all talks about things around me, things happening around me, and mostly love. So I'm a love doctor, if you can say. I always try to talk about love and all that. Okay, so I don't have a clinic anywhere, but what I'm trying to say is I always try to heal people through my music. I always talk about love, how people are going to try to, you know, make their relationships and other things work. So that's basically it. Am I in love? I have been in love before. I'm still in love with Jesus Christ. My biggest influence, everybody. I always say that I listen to almost everybody. I listen to almost every good song, and I get inspirations from everybody. But I have never stolen anybody's song before, and I don't think I'm going to do that because I have so many in me. I have so much in me that I won't even dare. I don't like using people's melodies and people's punchlines, if I should put it that way. I always like to develop my own self by bringing out my own melodies. So with all my songs, you're going to notice that I have a different vibe altogether. I don't really do that. What I think, what we are struggling on more is with promotions. So probably if they can actually beat that prices down, because let me take Foresight for example. For now in Ghana, you can't really get to the top without having your music played on Foresight. They've actually set that niche for themselves. And before you're going to take your music to Foresight, you have to pay 5,000 Ghana cedis. 5,000 Ghana cedis for a month promotion. So if that can come down for us, it's going to help us a lot. I just used Foresight as an example because Foresight have set that niche for themselves. They are pushing, and they are. Trust me, it's a blast when you take your steps there. So I think they are doing so well. But if Musica can link up with them and those other media houses who are helping push the underground artists, if they can do something about it for us, it's going to help us a lot. The money is the issue because majority of the artists are funding themselves. So I think if that is done, it's going to help. So initially, when I started, as I said, I started last year, and I did a lot of promotional songs. So I have 3 records out, which I have 4 records out, which were all promotional songs. just for people to have a taste of who I am. But for now, what I'm about releasing now this year, everything is going to be on major digital platforms for people to purchase. Facebook is Sean Rucci Vibes, SHORN Rucci RUCCI Vibes VIBES on Facebook, and then on IG, Instagram, it's Sean Music, Sean SHORN Music MUZIQ. That's on IG, and on Twitter, it's Sean Music. Okay, so my final word to everybody is everybody needs to watch out for Sean Vibes. I'm bringing something exceptional. I'm bringing something different from what everybody is doing. So, just watch out for me. The name again is Sean Vibes.